guys, good afternoon. Right now it's about 12:35 p.m. and today is 22nd of March 2018. How are you guys? Just a week left for expiry. How are your trades? What is happening? I hope you are all doing good and doing good trades. I'm pretty much happy with the way my webinar members are progressing. They are trading every day in good stocks and doing so well. And I'm pretty much sure soon they will be accomplished traders. So before we go on anywhere, I want to tell you that now we will be starting with our, like, you go to my website, we will be now starting with fresh programs which may not be, what are we planning now? More live webinars, more live, scanning of the stocks with you guys, and teaching will be done maybe through the a lot of whatever is repetitive you probably will do through some other VA, but a lot of way to screen the good stocks. We will teach you how do you really understand the good stocks and how do you invest and invest for the long term. How do you invest in the market? That is what we will be emphasizing upon and helping you learn with. So get ready for that. And our timeline is first week of April. You will get to hear a lot more programs. It's just not, it's going to be now for everybody, like people who have no idea till today about the market, housewives, working professionals, non-working professionals. Everybody will be able to generate good, good calls and invest money in them. So before I go on, let's. So this is my website, which is stockpro.collaborations. You can go to contact us page and talk to my team, and secure your seat. Because now we are coming a brand new way of trading in the market, and some of them could be, let me explain you, would be, BTST trades or positional trades, which are going to give you in a day or two about uh, 2 to 5% return, which I believe is very safe and very, very possible. So those are the trades we will be doing, and it's going to be stress-free trading that we will be doing, right? So I believe, intraday is somewhere where you have a lot of stress. Whereas, if you trade in, if you invest your money for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and work on the, what do you say, the swing trading, by finding out the correct trade and trend, you will be in a better position. So that is what I'm suggesting and recommending, and I'm also trading in those majorly. And if I have to trade intraday, I'm trading in a different technique nowadays. So, like for example, today our trade was INDUSIND Bank. Look at the INDUSIND Bank. What a beautiful run up. And the other trade that we traded was Indiabulls Housing Finance. That also has given us a good breakout in the morning. And I have taken both of them, the calls. I have taken both the calls. My investment was very small. So if I multiply 16 with 400 rupees, 6,400 here and 4,500 here. So about 11,000 was my return, was my investment, and my return is out here, 599. And I'm just going to, exit it within few days, because within few, I should have exited. I was in a good profit about 1,200 rupees or so. So I was just got busy with doing research. I should have exited. And that was a good about 10% return I was getting on my investment. So I am nowadays switching over to, if at all it has to be intraday, it has to be least exposure of my money and maximum gain that I should get. So this is also what we will be teaching you. And of course, positional trades. Like yesterday, we traded in 2-3 trades. We traded in Radico Khaitan. That gave us a good BTST. It was a good BTST trade. It gave 2% return. And the other trade where we traded was Sonara Software. So Sonara Software, we entered about 315, 316. It went up to 325 in the morning. So which is again, good about 3% return. So these are our BTST stocks. How do I filter? How do we get to know how we, get money from these stocks? This is what we will be emphasizing upon. So And if at all it has to be intraday, we will be doing by exposing the least amount of money in the market and getting good 10% every day. That will be our motto for trading in the intraday. So let's go and see what's happening in Nifty and how and what could have been done. So this is Nifty today. To me, I'm not very happy with Nifty nowadays. At least since yesterday, I wasn't very happy because when I was scanning the entire space of buying and selling, what I realized yesterday was a huge selling day. On actuals, the huge selling has happened. So I'm not very comfortable with Nifty today. If you see here today, it broke its morning range. It broke its morning range here, right? At this point, it broke its morning range, but it couldn't, although it broke it with volumes, but it couldn't sustain itself. It came down, right? It came down with more momentum than what it had gone up with. And see the lower highs that it is making here and then here, the highs are becoming low. That means it is showing me the weakness in the market, right? Weakness in the Nifty. And then let's go to its option chain and see what's happening over there. Let's see what's happening in the option chain. So let's see what's happening in the option chain. If you see here, the stoppage to Nifty now has shifted to 10,200, right? It was right here only. It was right here only, and there is a support at the 10,100 level. And where is Nifty right now? Just about 49 points above 10,100. So what I understand from looking at the option chain, the Nifty is going to remain range bound, and if at all there will be a breakout that may come, it will come in the downward direction. That is what my perception is. Like if at all a breakdown should come or will come, it should come in the downward direction, right? Yesterday also when I was making my video, I was pretty much sure that the Nifty has weakness in it, and it did come down. And I was having Nifty's put, which I really enjoyed, booking good about 15 points over there, 15 or 20 points, something like that. So today my trades are basically these two only, and I'm expecting to at least maybe I'll book right away or so, depending upon how the situation is, because to me both look very good. Whether it is INDUSIND Bank, that's looks superbly, heading up, and whether it is Indiabulls Housing Finance, even that's looking good to me, right? So I'm just hoping, because it's kind of holding its levels. If it is not breaking in the downward direction, I'm sure movement in the upward is waiting, and to an extent, Nifty will also be responsible for that movement, right? So right now, Indiabulls Housing is also range bound. Okay, so what I want to tell you here is that if you want to be a trader, your exposure of capital should be least. And if you want to be an investor, your capital should be as huge as you can possibly be. As much as you want, you can expose in the market for investment purpose. But if you are a trader, your exposure should be least, because it's in trading is a game of what do you say, a huge skill. And skill, when you want to acquire a skill, you have to invest a lot of time, you have to invest a lot of effort, and you have to invest yourself into acquiring that skill. So the investment, of course, what kind of investment we do investment in the stocks which are just about to have a breakout, like in a day or two give you 2% or 3% or 4%. Those are the stocks we invest in, and those are the stocks we filter out, and I feel that's a very safest way. So suppose we invested in a stock, let's say Oberoi Reality, we invested into it. So wherever we invested, it came down. From there. We invested somewhere here, 532, and it went up next day, but few days later it came down, right? Now your money will never become zero. That is the beauty of investment. But had it been your future or option, the money would have become zero. So if you are wanting to expose your money to the future and option, my suggestion to you will be that expose it in options with an exposure of not more than 5,000 rupees per lot. 5,000, 6,000, below 10, anything is okay, right? So that is what my suggestion remains. So as what I can perceive today, Nifty is remaining range bound. Nifty doesn't show me a strength at all. And second thing is, another reason why it's not falling down is also this support, this pivot support on 1 day. You can see this pivot support on 1 day, which is at 10,167 or 68 rupees. So it's not breaking that today also. And then option chain also tells me that there's a huge put writing happening and there's a huge call writing happening. So a bit of positive momentum I can see, but not downfall also. So I perceive from here, Nifty may remain range bound. So the stocks that are doing good will continue doing good. The stocks which are doing bad probably will stabilize or remain stationary. But what I can see from here is that market may not give a huge movement in either of the direction. So one has to be extremely careful, because Nifty is just remaining range bound, 2 points up and 3 points down, and 3 points up and 2 points down. So that is what is going on. And why it's not being able to go? Because there are resistances all over here. Why it's not going down? Why? Because you have seen in 1 day there is a huge support. There's a huge support out here 1 day. So there is a limited upside, there's a limited bottom. So that means Nifty is remaining range bound. So do your trades carefully, analyze them, and trade well, because your money is very, very precious. Of course, in stock market, I have not seen a person who has, wanting to learn and not lost money. I have not seen a person till today. And there may be 1% or 2% who may exist, but not necessarily will all have the same thing. Did you see Jubilant Food today? Again heading up nicely. And you remember the call that I wanted to buy yesterday, which was at 16 rupees. Today that's at 60 rupees. Where has it gone? Today that same call was 60 rupees. I think deleted by mistake. The same call was existing for today for 60 rupees. 16 to 60. Almost 3.5 times. Almost 3.5 times. And I regretted it. I badly regretted it, but doesn't matter. You if you lose opportunity, you've lost it. Stock market is very, very fast. So it doesn't wait for you. So you have to search opportunities. And see, I was having 2250 call. This is what I wanted to have, 2250 call. And see from where to where it has gone. 2250. 2250 call here. Look at it, 63 rupees. Yesterday when I wanted to buy, this was available to me at 16 rupees here. Right here I was. And I was getting it out for 18 rupees, and I said, no, I don't want to buy such an expensive. Look at the flight it has been taking in the last 2-3 days, heading just up, just heading up, right? So identification of your trades matter a lot, and your mindset, your psychology at that time also matters a lot. Sometimes you feel this stock is expensive, rather it was cheap at that time, right? So anyway, we learn from our mistakes. But today, once again, I'm saying that Nifty, although it looks weak to me, but according to me, there is a resistance at the top, there's a support at the bottom. Same I see it in the option chain. I feel that Nifty may remain range bound unless it breaks either of the direction with volumes. So there is a huge boundary at 10,200, and there's a huge, bottom sealed at different levels. So I feel that Nifty may remain range bound. So take care of your trades, trade well, trade with confidence, and learn from us. We will teach you how to trade in BTST, how to trade with safest exposure of your capital and earn good money. So not bad, 10,000 rupees, 600, so 6% return, not bad. And I'm pretty much sure a few minutes from here, this will also further go up. If Nifty shows a bit stability, I'm expecting it to give me a good return. So Take care, guys. Good day. Bye bye. And tomorrow onwards, I'll be traveling, but your videos will continue the way they are. I'll be out for a month, but I mean, I'm not going to be absent from this space of YouTube and you guys. I'm going to be always with you, and I'll be working for you, and I'm doing a lot of research for you. Some new techniques, some new, much more profitable techniques I will be giving you. Good day. Bye bye. See you. Right? And take care of your money. Don't let it, you know, go waste in the stock market. Very diligently work on your skills. Exposing few stocks in the beginning, then gradually grow it. All right. With this, I'm signing off. And trust me, I want the best for you. I want you people to earn money every day, every second from every trade that you do. Good day. Bye bye. See you.